the collective. Start off with the oracle decks. What messages have you got for the collective? Yeah, you're keeping your distance from someone. You're retreating or taking time out. Yeah, you could be a masculine, or this is a masculine that you're keeping your distance from. You could be healing the inner child. Okay. Maybe things from your childhood that you didn't heal. You distanced yourself, you retreated to heal. Maybe you come to realise you had to. There's something from your childhood that you hadn't healed from. So this could either be telling you distance yourself, retreat, or take time out to heal your inner child from this masculine. Okay? It's in regards to self-love, creation, and intentions. North Node, cosmic purpose, lack and doubts. There could be something that you're lacking in this relationship, this partnership, or you've been having doubts in regards to something here, okay? You could be setting your attentions where you're connecting with a cosmic north node. You're starting to have a purpose, or you're starting to realise what your purpose is. You're setting your intentions by distancing yourself or retreating or taking time out. Self-love all starts, within healing that inner child, wounds, whatever. There could be even things from your childhood that you used to like to do. That doesn't mean that you're an adult that you can't still do it. It could be anything. Do you understand that? No? It could be that you used to like going to the fun fair and you're like, you know what, I haven't been on that ride for 20 years. Let me go to the fair. You may want to go on your own, and it's just something that you enjoy. It could be anything, okay, that you used to do that, that brought you happiness as a child. Toxicity, yeah, bounds and patterns. So yeah, definitely distance yourself from the situation if there's toxicity that you're bound to, patterns, having to heal the inner child, whatever. It could have been something you saw your parents going through where there was toxicity. And you grow up thinking well, my parents done it, or my mum went through it, or my dad done it, whether you're a man or woman. You know, some boys that see their father beating on their mother, and they grow up being an abuser. Do you understand? Because that's all they grew up seeing. Oh, well, you know, a woman's meant to do as you say. You know, not back chat and all that. I don't know how it was in the household, but there was something here that was very toxic. Whether growing up the situation was toxic, okay? You could be healing from that now, or connecting with your inner child, remembering things. And, you know, again, as I said, sometimes when we grow up seeing toxic, or we're around toxic people, or parents that are in a toxic situation, you grow up thinking that's the norm, because that's all you've grown up witnessing. And then you in turn may come across a man that may have gone through the same, but in their life with parents, and then you both come together, and then you're both toxic with each other. But you're there's something, you know, it's like, it's just like an addictive pattern. Is that the reason why you keep going back to this person? Because it's something you witnessed as a child, something your parents used to do, or it's just it's just a bad pattern. You distance yourself, you retreat, then you come back together again, then you distance yourself, then there's toxicity, then you distance yourself, then you retreat, you know. There's some type of lack or doubts either you or this masculine is having. So it could be a masculine distancing themselves, it could be you distancing yourself, someone feels some type of lack, or someone's doubting something. It's like, well, I'm lacking real love here, or this person's only bound to me because it's like, maybe someone's got some type of addictive personality, they're addicted to you, or they just feel they're just addicted to the toxicity, or you just feel bound to the situation. Toxic patterns. Whether you're masculine or feminine, it's about self-love. You know, loving yourself, setting your intentions. But you can only start self-loving when you move away from this toxic situation. Whether the person, you know, even if they, look, you know, if someone says to you like, well, you know, let's just say that, well, I'm going to, you know, self-harm or do this, or I'm going to take my life. It's to say, well, you need a doctor. Don't allow people to use certain things to blackmail. Because I'm hearing that, and that's toxic in itself. That's blackmail. That's, you know, it's not your problem, it's that person's life. They need to go and get help. And you could be starting to see that it's patterns. You could be coming into your purpose, becoming aware that you need to set boundaries, start loving yourself, setting intentions, putting distance between you and this person. So you could be a masculine. Mercury, messages, travel, communication. Message in the bottle. So it could be something in regards to travelling. Maybe overseas, something to do with the sea or whatever. Maybe live near the seaside, I don't know, or you're travelling overseas, or something about a message. Or you're receiving some type of messages in regards to travel, or maybe that's the downloads you're getting. Stability, harmony, flow. Messages, dreams. Yeah, you're receiving a lot of messages. So you could be dreaming of traveling, or that could be the messages. Maybe you need to travel to get away from this bound toxicity pattern that you're finding yourself in, distancing yourself. Maybe you need to travel somewhere to get away. So maybe it's not so easy for this person to get near you. Do you understand? Especially if you're trying to distance yourself from a toxic situation. Don't doubt your ability. Chemistry, passion. Is that the only thing that's keeping you? Or have you got chemistry with someone else? Something that you was lacking before, because all there was toxicity and bad patterns. Maybe you feel a kind of chemistry with someone else that you didn't feel with this person that you're seeing toxic traits, or you're bound to. Fighting, arguing, thoughts, isolating. There could be someone that's already connected to their North Node, which means that they've set their intentions, or there could be someone that you're seeing that you see is loving themselves, or they're creating, or they've got some type of creation situation going on where they've moved away from toxicity, broke them chains. Past, lack, suffering. Yeah, healing that inner child. Starting to love self. Things you know, suffering, lack, past. And all that's connected, you see, all from your childhood. You know, meeting people that are like you, or you be one of them, you know. Just maybe one playing a game and another playing a game, and someone here's isolating, healing inner child, past, suffering, something about lack. Someone's lacking self-love. Someone lacks some type of love. Maybe you would just use passion as a way of connecting. But after that's finished, you know, you're back to square one, isn't it, really? You still haven't dealt with the matter in hand, which is some childhood wounds, or whatever you saw, or whatever you went through. That as a child, you two are in a toxicity or toxic relationship, partnership, friendship, whatever it is. Toxic patterns could be to sleeping around, drinking, overindulging. Remember, it's about going through awakening, remembering something, remembering your past life. the power, your power. So it's saying try to remember, pay attention to your dreams, remember, awakening, feminine. So there could be some masculine here that is having doubts, or because they know that they can't have passion with you no more. You've distanced yourself. You're retreating, taking time out. You pulled away. Maybe this person has got a nice body and back in the day used to fall for it, you know, like, or you would compete over this person. I don't know. The reason why I say that is because of this. Maybe they felt that in turn would get them this, you know, but sex, that's in regards to receiving love, isn't it? Attention from another, maybe something you didn't. I'm not talking about sex, I'm talking about the love and attention. Maybe you didn't get that as a child, okay? And that is like a bonding, isn't it, between two people. But again, once it's over, it's done. You know, nothing's changed in regards to healing your inner child. Someone's in lack or doubt now. Like, maybe because you've distanced yourself, you're not chasing this person. So in turn, it's got them in lack, fearing a situation. Like, oh, okay, they're setting their intentions that I can see this person's loving herself, or someone's remembering or awakening something. Awakening. You've isolated, or someone's in isolation. This is about change and courage. Someone, you could be someone that's, you packed up, you've left, or some of you will be travelling. Some type of change you're going through. Be open to receive, Spirit said. Separation, longing. Someone could be longing for you. Limitations, fears. Someone's longing, someone's fearing you leaving, packing up, leaving. You could be avoiding a person, a place, a thing. Separating. Someone's longing. Maybe we've got a woman in a wedding dress here. Maybe someone was longing to get married. Maybe that's what someone's wish was to marry a particular person, but something isn't meant to be. Especially if that's toxicity before the marriage and there's some type of patterns and yeah, that someone's separated, or someone is longing to be married, to be someone's wife, I don't know. Or maybe someone was married and someone got a divorce. Someone was longing for someone, change, courage. Situation, limitations, fears. Someone was avoiding the truth. Didn't want to hear the truth. Didn't want to see the truth. Stalemate. Ignoring the truth. Oh, it's going to get better. Venus, offer. Venus is like Libra energy. Love. epiphany. So you may have had an epiphany. Breakthrough. Like, yes, now I know. So someone's had some type of epiphany, which has led to a breakthrough. It could have been your dreams. Could have been a number of things. But there's distance here, retreating, or you're taking time out. You're going through some type of change. You're separated. Maybe one stage you was longing in regards to something to do with your inner child, and you was just, you know, holding on to something that would never happen. It was something about your childhood, and you kept longing for something that kept causing you more suffering. So you had to distance yourself from people or place or thing, or from a divine masculine, or, you know, family, whoever it is. Maybe for many years you was avoiding the truth. You had to separate, you had to go through some stuff, you had to put up limits, have limitations. So now you've got limitations, like, or maybe anything to come against you, that they're in some type of lack, or this, I don't know, there's people that, whoever it is from your past, stalking, watching around you, they've got some type of doubts now, because you're setting, you know, you've got limitations. That they could even try to use fear tactics, you know, like, oh, whatever. Even that's not working. Fears, limitations, because when they try to use some type of fear situation towards you, that's like limiting you. You're like, yeah, whatever. Even the fear tactics are not keeping you bound. Epiphany, breakthrough. Third eye, clarity. Yeah, you're getting clarity. You're seeing things for what it is. Your third eye, you're seeing inner guidance. Comfort zone. See, you used to be in your south node, which you could have been clingy, and that was in your comfort zone. Now someone's going through some type of healing. You're in your north node. You know your purpose. See, some people feel comfortable you being clingy, stuck in your south node, and you're like, nah, you're not in that no more. You're going through some type of change, or you've gone through the change. Again, some energies may even be trying to use fear tactics, and now you're in your south, now you're in your north node, you know your purpose. Them tactics ain't working. Maybe they used to before, don't work no more. You're like, nah, you're not, you've had that epiphany, you're like, nah, you're not limiting me no more. So, yeah, you're not, Venus represents love, self-love, creation, self-care, yeah, energy. Taking care of yourself, pampering yourself, loving on yourself. Not seeing things through rose-tinted glasses anymore. Illusions, confusion. People can't cause you illusions, or you're not someone easily cause illusions to. You're like, nah. Definitely some definite change in you. Yeah. Forming structure. You're forming a solid foundation for yourself, or in general. Someone's in regret. Maybe they had repressed emotions, or they didn't, you know, open up. Avoiding. You both come to a stalemate. Nostalgia, memories. So yeah, someone's having memories of you, or someone's in regret. You've moved on. Guarded. Vulnerability. Maybe at one stage you was vulnerable and they saw that vulnerability. There's something about some type of vulnerability. Whether it was to do, you may have spoke to someone about something to do with your childhood and they saw you as vulnerable, or you may have just spoken to someone about this and they were like, oh, okay, well, they've gone through that, something to do with a father's situation maybe that you spoke about, and they may have thought, okay, well, she needs some fatherly, figurely love type of, not fatherly, but that means I can easily manipulate this one because she's vulnerable, you know, that there's some type of inner child wounds that she's yearning for, some type of suffering. So there could be a masculine here that plays on that. Now this person's in regret. Someone wanted you to see something through some rose tinted glasses, or they tried to cast some illusion and you saw through it. Solid foundations. Your foundation is now solid. You're loving yourself. Self-care. And you're taking care of your energy. Not just giving your energy over. You're setting your attentions. You're stable, harmony. You could have been shown things in your dreams. Now you're remembering. Oh, I remember this. That storm, unexpected. Someone may live in the house. Maybe something erupts in the house. I don't know. Argument or toxicity or argument, something. Something may backfires. Storm warning type of energy. Celebrations, gifts, abundance. Reflection, projections. Someone could have been trying to mirror you. If someone wanted you to believe that you were mirroring them, I don't know. This could have been either someone in the family you separated yourself from. Maybe they had some type of limitations, or they had fears, or they didn't want you to leave, and you're like, well, we've all got our own path. Someone, you separated yourself. Maybe you kept you kept like going through some suffering by being around these people, person or place or thing. Truth, yeah, you got the truth. Okay, you want to know the truth, expression, guilt, sabotage, yeah, family, telling you something to do with family as well, or if someone that you had a family with, a child with, something about to inflame, chemistry. Deception, temptation. So someone could be deceiving themselves in a situation that they're in, wearing a mask. Someone thought they could tempt another, wear some type of mask, cast some type of illusion. Didn't want someone seeing clearly. Now someone's in regret. Someone sees someone as a Decepticon. Someone now knows the truth. Someone may have blown up in someone's house, and I don't mean blow up. It could have been just an argument, a fight. Someone's bound to some type of toxicity. Or you're going to be in luck as long as you're bound to this situation. Party, external, yeah, it could have been a third party situation. Someone like partying all the time. Someone, you know, maybe had partying with all the girls and all the women was competing for this one masculine, or You found the truth out and you're like, no, I'm not about to compete. No, you could be a woman. But someone could have tried to have you in a third party or wanted you competing over them. He's like, no, see you later. Someone distanced herself from you, masculine. Because someone saw something as toxic. Like, wait a minute, you're still doing that after 20-something years, 30-something years, you're still into all that. Like, you ain't changed, or, yes, like, you ain't gone through no change, you're still doing the same old. Maybe someone did have passion with someone after they hadn't seen someone for a long time. I don't know, that they had distanced themselves from. But then there could have been something, a pattern or some pattern that someone saw, said, nah, I'm not about to go back down this road. Someone was already connected to their North Node purpose, okay? Someone become guarded. Yeah, it's like some of temptation. Someone tried to tempt someone with something, they're like, no, no, Someone's in regret. Yeah. Fulfillment, wish, someone could be wishing something now, or someone made a wish and the fulfillment's coming true, or shadow side, someone didn't face their shadow side, or this is someone went through the dark night of the soul. Someone's got to face your dark side, which, you know, whatever temptations that is, drugs, alcohol, sex, yeah. Got to isolate yourself from all these temptations. Yeah, you know, all right, okay, maybe when you separate, they're longer for you, but at the end of the day, we all have our own path and journey. And it's about if you come together with your true, or whether you want to be stuck in a situation that you know is not good for you. Partying, overindulging. Or do you want to come together with your divine feminine or divine masculine? You know, look, storm warning there. Doubts, you was doubting yourself, the situation was making you doubt yourself. Got to move away from all that. It's about having a breakthrough, having that epiphany moment. Yeah, dreams, messages. Attraction. Karma, justice, balance, okay, between that. You know, some energies, you know, sometimes whatever, if you're casting delusions or you cast yourself an illusion and you're stuck to past situations which in turn put you through suffering, then, you know, and you're around toxic people and you're overindulging and doing bad things and you receive karma. You know, you come into contact with your you know, you heal from your inner child, you connect with your North Node, you find out what your purpose is, whatever that is. Okay, when you move away, then, you know, there could have been fears and limitations, like you was bound to people, places, things. It was hard for you to separate, or some of you did just separate, you just packed up and left. It starts with isolation. Can it be on your own? Are you able to separate from people, places, things that, you know, you've been around, that you've partied with? Yeah, them energies are going to long for you, but then at the end of the day, you've got to separate to go towards what makes you happy, going through that awakening, for you to be stable in the flow of things and come into harmony. Okay? Intentions, you've got to set your intentions. Things won't happen until you set your intentions. Okay? As long as you allow people, places, things to, you know, have that hold over you, you won't be able to set your intentions, because people are holding on to you through you know, these chains. You've got to break away from them chains. You've got to distance yourself from people, don't matter who they are. You can love people from a distance, don't mean you have to be around them. But you've got to set your intentions. It's about self-love. Not everyone can come on the journey with you. Understand? Some people you've got to distance yourself from. Some people you've got to isolate yourself from. For, you know, for you to be stable and come into harmony in your life and be in the flow of things. When energies see that you're vulnerable, that's when they can take liberties, you know, or tell you what they believe you want to hear, to hold on to you. You shouldn't need validation from anyone. Balance. You know, and what I mean by validation, oh, does this dress look alright? Does my hair look alright? Does these shoes look alright? Or, you know, what do you think of the man that I met last week? Or, you know, what do you think about him in the pub that we went to last night? Or what do you think of her? You shouldn't need validation from anyone. It starts with self-love. And when you start questioning or asking people for their point of view, you know, it means you're unsure of the situation. It's like you're looking for outside validation, because it's like you're not trusting yourself, or you're vulnerable to a situation. You just need to trust yourself. It starts with self-love. Cycles there, change, transformation, completion, decisions. Someone either had two paths to go down, or someone's like, well, I can either go down that path, stay on that path that I'm on, or I go down that path, which is a new path, and even though I don't know where it's going to lead me, but I'm sure it's going to lead you better to the path that you was on, but you've got to take that chance. And sometimes you've got to, again, it all starts with that inner child's healing, and, you know, why was you connected to this, or why did you do that, or why did you find yourself in front of the justice system every minute, or, you know, I don't know, was you vulnerable because you didn't receive love, or was you in lack, or did you doubt this, or was you easily tempted? What made these things? Why was you looking through these rose tinted glasses? Someone's had this epiphany, this, like, I now know, okay? Maybe in a home, okay? It was just craziness. Someone was avoiding the truth for a long time, okay? Always coming to a stalemate. You know, didn't want to deal with the real reason, so would, I don't know, just be connected, you know, partying, thinking partying's great, overindulging, being with friends. Some of you, you're like, yeah, you're lacking, like, okay, that's all good, but sometimes there's people that are like, don't want that no more. You know, celebration, or all this celebrating, you know, you may come across someone that wants the same as you. Maybe, again, as I said, you was into all that partying and, you know, whatever. That was then, but now that was on that path. Now you want to take another path where, I know, you've gone through some type of dark night of the soul, something to do with family or home, or something you was connected to. You may have felt guilty if you left that situation, but, you know, it's just, everyone was mirroring each other, or you was mirroring someone, projecting, or someone was projecting their hurt, okay? North knows someone was clingy, projecting, guilt, sabotage, someone sabotaged something, or you've gone through some type of awakening. Yeah, you have to separate to go through this awakening as well. And sometimes you've got to separate from family, do you understand? Especially if it's a toxic home or relationship, or someone that you've got, I don't know, maybe it's someone you've got a child with and there's always arguments in the house. Or it's like flashbacks, you know, you know the truth, you're like, no, I remember this when I was a child, I don't want this for my child growing up. Maybe you feel guilt by like, knowing that, you know, yeah, but I've got a child, how can I just walk away? But it's not walking away, is it? It's the end of the day, I don't know. Sometimes it's worse you staying in the situation and that child growing up seeing that. Because look how you as an adult have turned out, do you understand? Especially if it affected you. Do you want that for your child? I mean, sometimes it's better to separate and both parents, as long as you're there for that child, or you have them at weekends, or, you know, that child has something to look forward to. You come in at the weekends, do you understand? But, you know, you feel guilty, but do you want your child going through the same thing? Do you understand? Not healing their inner child wounds, or... I don't know. There's just things I'm seeing that you're seeing in a situation, or that you may have gone through, and you're like, no, I don't want this for my child, or, you know, I've got to change this, it's down to me, this is what my mum and dad went through, and yeah, it's having some type of memories, nostalgia. It's like, yeah, you know, how did I feel when I was this age, or, you know, when I heard my dad screaming at my mum, or them, you know, glasses getting thrown, or, you know, hearing them at each other's throat, and you as a child there scared. Do you know what I mean? Do you want that for your child? You could be thinking that, all right, okay, maybe I feel a bit bad, or some type of regret for feeling that, but I think the best thing really would be just being there for a child and just distancing yourself. Either if you distance yourself, you come back and you tried and it's been all right for a while and it goes back to square one again. It's just time to cut cords, isn't it, really? Things aren't going to get better from that. They're only going to get worse. Unless you end up going for your marriage counselling, and half the times, I mean, they get a whole heap of money for what? Something that... How does he make you feel, and how does she make you feel, and what does it, you know, you're paying all that money just for getting questions like that thrown at you, when it's deeper than that. Yeah. Past suffering and lack. Separation. So it could be something to do with a marriage, or, you know, you've got to separate from this situation. Yeah. Someone's wearing a mask to their self. Someone's not being true to their self. Someone's wearing a mask to their self. Got to be true to yourself. Of course, I'm not saying have the first argument and vacate, you leave, but it's something like, you know, if you've tried and you know, you can start noticing, is it starting to affect people in the family? Is it starting to affect you? I don't know. Maybe if your child's going to school, maybe the child's starting to act a certain way at school or with other children. that you're noticing. Do you understand? So they could be picking things up from the home. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, I don't know, just yeah, someone's gaining the higher level of enlightenment to why they're stuck or why they're in this hangman. Yeah, could have been something to do with a third party situation, or it could have been something to do with a third party, or overindulging with friends, you know, stuck doing the same thing. This chair's really squeaking. Sorry. The lovers in reverse. So it's not even a connection here. Like, this ain't no divine, someone here ain't your divine counterpart, the lovers in reverse. It's just people that you're sleeping with. People that will easily just give themselves over to you. You have no respect for, you're just having sex with them. That's all it is. Look, everything is fine. You could be betraying yourself by doing this. Maybe you're thinking, well, no one ain't keeping no one stuck apart from yourself. Sleeping around, partying all the time. I'm sure you're not getting dragged to the party with a lead. You know, everyone's got their own path. Everyone's got their own choice. You know, maybe someone is happy not... I don't know. It's like someone could be afraid of getting into a one-to-one partnership. Maybe as soon as they get close to someone, they run for the hills. Or if they, it's like I'm picking up for someone here, as soon as they get this deep connection with someone that they've come across, they either bolt, leave, because they're afraid, and they're afraid that they're going to get hurt. But that means that you're always going to keep yourself stuck. You may have missed opportunities, you know, by keeping yourself in a situation, not allowing, you know, getting close to people or having that loving one-to-one relationship, coming into union. Someone just feels more comfortable having third parties, partying. I don't know. Maybe there is someone that you have come across that is your wish fulfillment, maybe. Maybe this was the person out of everyone that you mistreated, I don't know, or you backstabbed, or maybe that person did find out you had them in a third party and they weren't about to be some side piece or someone, another key on your ring. They were like, nah, or you see someone having a wish fulfillment, or there's other people that are paying attention to this person. You could be aware that you're stuck now because this person's having a wish fulfillment. They've moved on. The only person that you're betraying is yourself. You're not betraying this person because they're having their wish fulfillment. The only person that seems to be stuck in this situation is you. So maybe you started backstabbing another person because they moved on. I don't know. They may have said something to you that hurt you. They may have said that at the time because they realised that you had them in a third party. And they were like, all right, okay, well, I'll say something harmful, or not harmful, hurtful. Maybe they said something hurtful and you was like, well, I'm going to get my own back on you. I don't know. Okay. Maybe you was a player. Maybe they were annoyed. And they were like, well, you weren't that great in bed anyway. Maybe really you was, but they knew something would hurt you. And they were like, well, they may have said something. They may have did find out that you're someone that had a third party, or you had other women on the side. And they were like, all right, okay, this one, it's just a player. I'm not about to be stuck with a player or get involved with a player. Like, you know, you have self-worth. And then, you know, you started moving on, having your wish fulfillment. And then there was people that are interested in you. And then we had this one that got jealous, gains enlightenment, that they weren't able to keep you stuck as a third party, or someone else just thought they could keep you stuck. And you were like, no. They felt betrayed, or you felt betrayed. They felt betrayed because they couldn't keep you stuck, and you moved forward and had your wish fulfillment. And then they were like, oh, to the hell no, about she's having her wish fulfillment and people are paying attention to her. Let me start backstabbing her and lying on her. But as the card says, everything is fine. You were like, whatever. I mean, they may have even lied to you to other women. Maybe to get other women to fight you. And then these other women started noticing you and they become jealous of you. And it was all down to this one person. Just because you moved away from them, because you loved yourself, because you wouldn't be another keyring on their bunch of keys. Do you understand? Another key on their bunch of keys. Like, yeah, you're someone that's independent, self-sufficient, take care of yourself. Maybe you've got some type of animal, dog, cat, rabbit, I don't know. 8 of Wands is about communication, going back and forth. Or maybe they were sending their friends, you know, to stalk or be around you. Oh, who's she with? Who's up there? Get John to, you know, bump into her on the road and try to get her number, or try to catfish her so you can find out this information and that information, and then come back with this information and that information. So yeah, you had people, spies around, going back and forth with information. Look, must be getting paid as well. Oh, they'd do anything for a bit of money, wouldn't they? Oh, well, so-and-so's still manifesting. I mean, you know, sending people to drive past you. Well, try to, you know, because she's doing all right over there. She's having her wish fulfillment. She's building on her own. She's single, okay? Try to, I don't know, make money with her. And then, you know, as you're walking down the street, I mentioned this earlier, you know, you've got someone passing you in a car, on a motorbike. All right, Sharon, long time no see. How you doing? Blah, blah, blah. You take my number. And you're like, no, it's all right, thanks. And you saw right through that as well, okay? You're like, oh, please. You know this person was sending the energies. This water sign energy. This water sign energy here, yeah? I mean, it could be them and their third parties that's doing this. That want you stuck. I don't know. Could be all a bunch of narcissists. But this is someone that even pays someone else to travel towards you, and you're like, look, I'm not interested, okay? Go back and tell your master, yeah, that I'm not interested. Or your family member, your uncle, cousin, whoever. Yeah, you're not interested. You're like, I know who sent you, and I know that you're not driving round here to see your friend that lives up there. Stop lying. Yeah, you know, you knew who sent, yeah, something to do with police. Maybe they want to try to set you up with something, or, oh, please. You're like, oh, piss off. Yeah? Yeah? Piss off, water sign. Yeah? Piss off. Yeah, backstabber. Piss off. Two of Cups. Sending people towards you that ain't got no emotions. I don't even know what emotions is. I'll be your friend. Like, all right, love, stop. Let me just reach up there and take that mask off for you, shall I, liar? This is another one of the betrayers. Like, all right, well, you know, it's not working with the men. All right, let's use a woman now to reach out to her. And you're like, even that ain't going to work. All right, I'll see you for that bullshit as well. Yeah? Anyone that's connected to these people, you just see right through it. You're like, you're a liar, you're a liar. I don't care if you use, yeah, Georgette over there, that works for here. Or someone could work with something to do with the authorities, whatever, in any situation. And you're like, or maybe you are someone that has a job as an authority situation, all right? You've got people around you in this job backstabbing you, okay? But even if this masculine was using other energies to try to come towards you or try to set you up, do something with money, you just see right through that. Even if they get another woman that they know that works in that type of building, or they're connected to John or Sharon or Peter, you know, and they're connected to this one or this one that originally in the background sent this one to try to set you up. Do you understand? You're like, listen, let me tell you something. Yeah, you and your group, you need to be mindful. Yeah? Because you're not having your wish fulfillment because you're dumb. You're having your wish fulfillment because you very much pay close attention to the people, to the places, and the things. Yeah? And you're not easily tempted or manipulated by anyone that comes towards you. Hey girl, how you doing? Long time. All right, babe. Or, oh, here you go, love. Here's this and here's that. Yeah, okay. These could be still energies that are part of this situation. You know, a lot of you, you've gone through some type of Ten of Swords. Everything is fine though. Maybe there is someone here that knows what you've been through. Or it could have been one of these energies that was part of this group. That was one of these third parties. Do you understand? Okay? I don't know. You know, you're not over there. You're not interested in these third parties, or, you know, who's jealous of who or who don't like who. You don't care. I mean, again, some of you may have not even have known about each other until later on, and then, I don't know, or maybe so, or these could be just friends or friends, whatever. But you weren't about to get set up by no one. The High Priest says, yeah, you're very powerful. You know what's hidden. You got some sacred knowledge. You know what's hidden. Doesn't matter, even if someone comes towards you with a cup, you can still see through that. Even if they present a cup and they have no emotions, but they try to wear a mask acting like they do, you can still see it. But it doesn't mean you're about to say, listen, let me tell you something, yeah? Don't come and, like, you're not going to, you ain't even got time for that. If they send them a kind regard, then you'll send them a thank you, you know. But you're not about to cast and say, listen, don't come towards me wearing that mask, you know, because I see through it and I blah, blah. You'll just mirror that same energy. Even if you know that they're part of the Ten of Swords, betrayal, backstabbing, you ain't got time. You ain't got time. You're not stupid. You already know what's going on, or you already have seen the truth. So they're not playing you. None of these energies. And I mean none of them. The Hermit. Virgo energy. Some type of investigator. There you go. Look. Police, investigator. What have they tried to get you investigate? Oh, I get it. They've tried to set you up and then get you investigated. And you're like, set who up? You're like, set who up? Who are you trying to set up? What, you think I can't see through that? Like, I'm over here having my wish fulfillment, but I tell you what you and your little friends are doing. pissing me right off, yeah? With your sending your little backstabbing friends, yeah? Your little set-up crew. I'm not interested in you and your drugs or your friends or what you want to do. Piss off. I mean, yeah? You don't care for these people. You're like, you're not my friend. You never was my friend. Leave me the F alone. Yeah, you're just having your wish. Look, independent, self-sufficient. You ain't got time for these people. They just want to try to keep you stuck in the past and drive past her and try to offer her this opportunity and make money from her. Yeah, hey, what you doing? And you're like, oh, what you doing around here? Oh, I'm just going to see so-and-so over there. And you're like, wait a minute, you come clean from over here and you're over here. Like, no coincidence. Oh, and by the way, you're connected to the water sign. Don't take me for a fool. Do you understand? These are people from maybe some estate or block that you lived in. You're like, I don't even know you people. I know you for that used to live around that estate or around my building. I don't know you. Maybe then when you used to overindulge, you used to, I don't know, buy a bag of weed, let's just say off them, or whatever. Yeah? And you've moved on. It's like somebody wants to keep you stuck in the past. You're like, listen, leave me alone. Yeah? Yeah, you're over it. You're like, just move on. What's up with you? Stop sending these people around me, like with these illusions. What? So I can have another missed opportunity. You're like, look, I'm not overindulging. I'm not partying. I don't want to spend no money on you. Them days are done. I'm not stuck in the past. You're not about to ten of swords me, or, then use people to reach out, but really they're fake and it's fake emotions. Yeah, with the illusions. You're like, I see through it. You see through it. There's nothing these people are doing. Whether there's someone that is giving someone that works in authority or is connected, that the heads up. Or whether they've bought some type of item or they've reached out and you said, oh, well, you pay for it. I leave it in your hands, I'm sure you've got good taste. And then you may have this one there that's I'm just saying, that's been given the item and they're doing some type of magic over it. And you're like, I already know that. I already know that. Yeah? I already know that. I know what's hidden. I already know that. You're not hiding anything. Because this represents authority. You're not hiding anything. Absolutely nothing. And you know the times when someone here gets someone to reach out to you. You see, you're not stupid. But you're not going to be rude to these people. Like, listen, let me tell you something. I know what's going on, Like, you ain't got time. But you do know what's going on. They are absolutely not hiding anything from you. And I mean anything. There's nothing they think that they're doing sneakily, slyly, snakish, behind the scenes that you don't know. You do know. And you will still smile in their face. I mean, you could have been someone where this person, this could be someone that they sent towards you and you're like, you're not too sure. But then, you're someone that works in some type of authority type of situation. You don't have to be a police officer, but I'm just talking about in some type of authority situation, okay? And there could have been someone else that you may have used to indulge with. And they used to reach out to you, but really they had no emotions. You had more emotions than them. These are the same one that, look at her. This is the same one that reached out to you that you used to maybe party with. But look at the fist. Look at her fist. Smiling in your face, but look at the fist. So that's really how she feels towards you, behind your back. She has absolutely no emotions. But she's smiling in your face. Hey, girl. There's no emotions there. Look at the fist. Really, what she's thinking as she's talking to you is, oh, I just want to slap you in your face. That's actually what she's thinking. Yeah? Not, hey, long time no see, or, you know, oh, she may say, oh, do you want to come to that, you know, there's a rave next week or whatever, or there's a function going on, yeah? But she really don't want you there. But she's reaching out like, but why though? Look at her. And then you've got the other friend there as well. All jealous. These could have been people that you worked in some type of authority, leadership, job, government, whatever type of position. And now you've realised something, like, wait a minute. Something was an illusion, or they caused you some illusion, or maybe they was in some, or they wanted to keep you stuck. Again, this could have been something to do with a job opportunity. Maybe they were fighting for a particular position. Yeah? Oh, come to that party. Oh, reaching out, knowing that, you know, you have to go for a meeting early in the morning, let's just say. Huh? No, you must come. She knew already that she watched that, yeah, let's get her drunk. Or even, you know, may even put something in the drink to knock you clean out. Yes, put a little tablet in there. Put a little sleeper in there. Yeah? And then obviously, if you miss the opportunity, what happens then? Well, you've been betrayed by the backstabber and her friends. Because someone's competing. She wants you stuck so she can get some type of position. So someone here around you need to be mindful of. Someone here around you need to be mindful of. There's either someone's going to offer you to some type of party, knowing that you've got to be somewhere the following day, or someone's heard something that some position someone just wants to keep you stuck. But someone's going to reach out to you like they're your friends, and they're not. Third party situation, whether this is someone that fancies your man, or maybe there's someone that you know, maybe you found out that he was sleeping with his third party and she was in competition with you, or all along she wanted you out of the way so she could have your man, whatever it is. Yeah? Or maybe that someone works in some type of authority position. You know, there was quite a few people here, could have been up to 3 people, and now they're all getting arrested. You know, someone here, as I said, has been called in the office. You know, could be a manager and their staff underneath, and everyone's being released. You know, everyone's being released. Used to be people that used to come together and celebrate with, I don't know, okay? You know, someone's pissed off now, they've lost their job, they've lost their position. Why did I ever get involved with them 3? Yeah? Someone's like, why did I ever get involved with them 3? Now look where I am, lost my job, someone's trying to reach out. You don't want You're not answering your phone. You're now closed off. I've lost my job. How am I going to pay this? How am I going to pay that? Why did I even do that? Why did I listen to them? How stupid. Now look what I've done. Like, you know, someone reached out with some stupid proposal to get you involved in something. Now you could be worried because you may get arrested on top of it. I don't know. So there was some people here that were backstabbing another. Now something's backfires on them. Maybe people here with backstabbing you and talking about your family, you know, and you're like, oh, whatever, who cares? You know, because you may have been talking about things that you went through, but you don't care about these little bunch of haters, these little groupies. You're here to help others because, you know, out of the bunch of haters that would be gossiping about what you were saying or about your family, there'd be, you know, there may have been that many that are hating, yeah? These are the little groupie haters. And there could have been that much that was like, yeah, you know, do you understand what I'm saying? That was here and actually had emotions. Oh, well, that's so good because she's helping me. Or, yeah, I went through that. Or she's helping me overcome this. And, yes, I see exactly what you're talking about. So, you know, or I went through that with my cousin or my sister or my mum or my dad. And it takes a lot of strength and courage, number one, to you know, speak something. Do you understand? The High Priestess. Because all it is knowledge you've received, and you're helping others with the knowledge that you've got, or things that you've learned. And you've got these little bunch of haters, like immature little groupie, like idiots. That's it, just a bunch of idiots. But don't even worry about these, yeah? These are the type of energies ain't going to go nowhere in life, trust me. Because all they do is backstab, chat, gossip. You know, it's just birds of a feather flock together. Do you understand? So all a bunch of haters anyway. So this is dark. That's all. Let them stay over there. Yeah? Because you're not going to... They're just jealous. That's all it is. Jealous. That's all it is. Jealousy. Yeah? I mean, you've got more balls and steel than any of these have got. And this is why they're doing all this betraying and backstabbing. You're like, whatever, who cares? Yeah, so you carry on talking about this and talking about that. Who gives a shit? Yeah? You're like, at least I don't wear masks and act like something I'm not. Yeah? What you see is what you get with me, love. Real as they come. How about you? You mask-wearing bunch of clowns. You carry on with the backstabbing. Bitches! Yeah? Bit of bitches. I mean, Divine Feminine, you're still having your wish fulfillment. I mean, look at your energy. Look at you, love. Independent. Animals love you. You're not competing with others. You're just staying on your own lane and minding your own business. And we've got these bunch of jealous little energies over here. Oh, I can't stand her. Oh, you know, she said this. Oh, let's go and have a few drinks and then and oh yeah, you went, yeah. Oh, la 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 la. And you're like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever you talk about your families, maybe things that you've been through, and you're like, you wouldn't know truth if it slapped you in your face, you little bunch of jealous bitter bitches. Yeah, go and have another drink on me, bitter bitches. Yeah, you seem to have a lot to say in it, bitter bitches. Stop running up your mouth, bitter bitches. Yeah. You know, you seem to do and have a lot to say behind people's back. How about you go and say what you got to say in front of Divine Feminine's face? You can't know, can you? She's still waiting. God knows how many months, years later. She's still waiting. Oh, you got a lot to say about her family and about her behind her back. How about you go and say it to her face, literally? Well, do you know what? This is what I think. Go on, say it. She's waiting. She's literally waiting for you to come and say something to her face. No, I thought not. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. Because you've only got all that when there's 1, 2, 3 of you. And you think you can bully Divine Feminine. She's like, no, no, come try me. Come try me. Come try me. You little bunch of bitter bitches. Come try me. Don't matter if you drive a car or you're spinning around the block. Come try Divine Feminine and you will see what time it is. Because you seem to have a lot to say behind people's back after you've had a couple of shandies. Yeah? Run up your mouth to her face and then see what go on. Huh? Let's see how real weak that you think Divine Feminine is. Because you've got a lot to say behind her back. Come and say it to her face. See, she don't give you one raw slap in that box your face in, yeah? Come and talk to her about her family to her face. And see if you know don't wrestle on the grass out there, yeah? Or what you need to do, masculine, yeah? Give this Divine Feminine the heads up to each one of these karmics. So Divine Feminine can go and deal with them one by one. Page of Cups, immature. Stop running up your mouth and chatting shit about people. If you've got something to say, go and say it to people's face. Stop, you know, whether you don't like the person, who gives a flying rat's ass shit, yeah? Stop chatting behind people's back. Go and say what you got to say to someone's face. Go and say to them about what you think about their family, what you think about them. Go and say it to their face, yeah? Stop being the little chicken shit bitch you are and running up your mouth behind people's back. Go and say what you think about them and to their family to their face. And then you'll see what time it is. Huh? Come on, bad girl. Come and say something to her face. Page of Wands, look at you. These are pages, you're immature. Yeah? You know, whether you are a big grown woman, you're immature. You are immature. I don't care. Someone sits over there minding their business and you're there to, look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Huh? You're trash and you're always going to be trash. Do you hear that? You are trash and you always are going to be trash. The same people you're there celebrating with, you're most probably jealous with them. Anyone that does good, you're jealous of them with your sociopathic mindset. Do you understand? You're the one that's got some sickness. You and your little groupie friend there. Divine Feminine is waiting for one of you to come and say something to her face. Waiting. Because you know what? I tell you what. I'm picking up. You have crossed Divine Feminine's back, a couple of you, and you've literally diverted. When Divine Feminine has walked, you may have come this way, and she may have decided to go that way and said, you know what, let me turn around and go towards them. Not to say anything, let me see their reaction. And you may have stepped out the way type of energy. So why didn't you say something then? Why didn't you say something then? You're taking your dogs for a walk. Why didn't you say something then? Huh? King of Pentacles. What's this? All over a man that's got money. Get a job. Get a job. Or if you have got a job, do something. It's like you just want to hold on to this man or be with this man because he's got money. And you're going as far as lying on another. Like, he's most probably got more respect for this divine feminine than all three of you put together. This is divine feminine's energy. Look at your energy, karmics. Look at the difference. Hello. Yeah, sort your life out. Sort your life out. So we've got a King of Cups, a King of Pentacles. I mean, it could be the same energy. All right? But this divine feminine has had to endure and deal with you little bitches, bitter bitches that's in competition with her. And she don't give a fucking rat's ass about you, you little bitter bitches that's in competition with her behind the scenes. You don't know, she don't care about you. You think she's got time competing for a man that's got a bag or got money? This is divine feminine's energy. She can make her own shit, thanks. Well, make her own money or build on her own future, independent. She's not over there backstabbing other people. Do you think she's got time for it? Yeah? She may only talk about family or things that she's been through or, you know, the betrayers in her family that have backstabbed her. She don't care about people. She don't care about people that have got a lot to say behind the scenes, whether it's family, karmic people, people from her past, people she don't know. She don't give a shit. She don't give a shit. And I suggest you do the same. Stay on your own goddamn fucking lane and mind your own goddamn fucking business. It's as simple as that. Yeah? Bitter bitches. You're hating. You're hating. Yeah, you need to heal. You need to heal. Yeah? Take a leaf out Divine Feminine's book with your competition and this, that and the other and illegal activities. You need to heal. Bitter bitches or bitter men, whoever you are. I'm telling you, look, competing over the man for the wand. This, or whether you could be one man, two man, the same man, whatever. You've got money, self-made. Look at them. How shameful is that? Right? They're all fighting and competing for a piece of wand. You desperados. Like, seriously. Oh, how desperate are you? You sad bunch of bitches. Seriously. Fighting over a wand. Oh my God. Ace of Swords, the truth. I'm going to end the reading there. Spirit said that's the truth. Like, how desperate are you to lower your self-esteem, to fight over a man? What, has he got a nice big piece of wands and a nice big bag? Well, he can treat me like this and I'm going to fight over him because he can get me the Gucci handbag and... Yeah, like, you're pathetic. Get a job, sort your life out. Yeah, build on your own. Stop needing the next man to, like, look at you. You're sad. You are sad. Have a good day.